All right, Capricorns for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be your guys' reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Capricorn out there. All right, you guys, I am going to shuffle the cards real quick and I will be right back. I am so excited to finally announce that I have my own line of candles. If you guys are interested in any of the candles that I've created, please check it out in the description box, as well as using the promo code Shae208. That will give you free shipping above anything that's $50 and up in purchase. If you guys are interested in learning about the significance between each candle, I created a video. Check it out, you guys. Thank you for supporting me, my channel, and my friend. Thank you. Okay, Capricorn. What is going on for the collective of Capricorn? Well, Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you guys have had, unfortunately, a lot of disappointments in relationships with people on average. Now, please keep in mind that this is general, right? So what I am saying here, I might use it as, say, a love interest, right? But you're like, oh no, this is like my mom or my family members or somebody from work or a friend. You know, it doesn't really matter because again, it's going to resonate differently for every Capricorn, or the situation's going to be similar for every Capricorn, but just maybe in a different situation. So just take what resonates, leave the rest, because what might not work for you might work for another Capricorn, right? Okay, so like I had to get that out of the way. Capricorn, you could have been in a situation where it's like this person might have not respected you. This person might have thought low of you. Maybe even you to some degree could have acted out of character at times, Capricorn, but what I'm seeing here is you're dealing with somebody that just did not reciprocate or give to you what you were giving to them. There's definitely this sense of feeling misunderstood or feeling like this person was not putting you or the relationship first. You had to cut yourself free and move away, even though I felt like this was a very hard thing for you to do. This is something that you've had to come to the realization of, okay, I need to move forward. I need to move on with my life. I can't just sit here and hope for the best. Or again, there was something about somebody showing you their true colors or something that wasn't panning out. You had to walk away from a connection or a person, or this could even been something at work, right? This is just something where you felt like you were putting your all in, but this situation wasn't working out in the way that you wanted. You could have even had another person that could have interfered with the situation as well, that could have made this situation much worse. But I'm also getting that whatever this was, it was more like a disappointment. It was more of you saying, you know, I see my worth now. I understand what I deserve, and you're just not settling for the BS, or you're not settling for very low action. Some of you guys, maybe in the past, you dealt with dating or dealt with people where you were just getting breadcrumbed or you were just getting the bare minimum, and maybe for you that was okay at one point, but now you're like, no. You know, this took a lot of strength because you might have not even seen everything. So maybe you had, like, let's say for instance, you had an inkling that you had an ex that was cheating on you and you had no proof of it. You had no external thing that gave you the indication that that was the case, but it still took you the strength to move forward anyway, because you're realizing that, like, this person, again, there's somebody in your life or a situation in your life that wasn't respecting you, wasn't giving you what you deserved, wasn't giving you the love, the admiration, the respect that you needed here. And I feel like you guys are finally just moving past it. You're like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't accept this. Some of you guys second-guessed yourselves a lot with this connection, even could have not seen the red flags or chose to ignore the red flags or didn't listen to your intuition at one point. And now now you're realizing, okay, I thought this person was for me, but they're not. And you're kind of starting to choose something that's going to be better for you, because it almost feels like some of you guys are starting to get back, because the Page of Swords, we think of pages, right? They're just starting off, but that's also a critical point in time, because maybe you guys are realizing, okay, the partners that I've been attracting are not meant for me. The people that I thought I wanted are not the people that I need. So you're starting to kind of get back to ground zero. You're realizing, okay, I want this 10 of Pentacles, right? I want this 10 of Pentacles. I thought I wanted it with this person, but you're realizing, I might have missed out on other opportunities. You're thinking maybe this is just not for me, and you're kind of realizing your foundation is not where you want it to be right now, Capricorn, because you guys chose the same type of people over and over again. You're now kind of almost coming to that aha moment where you're realizing, I don't want to settle for that anymore. And you're kind of releasing that because you, maybe you guys didn't realize where you needed to have it healed. And now you guys are going to become that magician, right? Because I feel like some of you guys, you're starting off on a whole new journey. You're getting down to what it is that you want, and you're having a whole new journey. Aries. I just did Aries the other day. Aries video was all about figuring out their standards and their values so that they can find a partner that is similar to them. And I get the sense it's kind of similar here, Capricorn. I don't know if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, or maybe you just want to look it up and check out that reading, because let's face it, okay? We have every sign, all 12 signs we have in our chart. All right, I'm a little bit of Pisces, I'm a little bit of everything. So just deal with it, you know what I mean? Because you ever seen people, I had a friend the other day that showed me this thing that was like space racist. And it was a meme, and it was about how people like target signs. Like everyone hates Geminis or Virgos, or, So it's kind of like that. It's like really realizing what is a bias of yours too, because I feel like you guys are finally done with this situation. You're finally done holding on to people and circumstances that are not elevating you anymore, and it's taking that strength to walk away, even if you don't know what's going to happen. If you see, they're both at night, they're both night cards, and it's like you're walking away in the daytime and you're scared because you don't know what's going to be there in the night. It's like night and day. But what I'm feeling here, Taurus, what I'm feeling here, Capricorn, is you guys deserve much better than the people that you've dealt with. So we also have here 12th house. Some of you guys are kind of coming to, it's almost like some of the, okay. How can I put this in words that will make more sense? So you attract the same type of situations or the same types of people, and you're now realizing that you're coming to a aha moment of some kind of pattern or some kind of thing that keeps showing up into your existence. And it's like you're needing to learn to transcend that and to let it go, but also to seek the higher meaning behind why you attract what you're attracting and why you're doing what you're doing. And it's like you guys are on that verge of development. You're on that verge of ascending to a different level of being. So you guys are not going to be attracting the same type of lovers or the same type of friends, because you guys are now changing your mindset. You're now elevating. So you're no longer accepting breadcrumbs. You're no longer accepting the same things. And it's like, because of that, it's going to gain you guys a different insight into your world, into your own psyche. So you guys are really going to be exploring parts of yourself. I always highly recommend learning things about our subconscious. I have actually a couple of books on the subconscious, but like when you start to learn how your mind works too, because for some of you guys, there's something here about changing a belief or changing something in your, like, this is some sense of deep healing that I feel like you guys are going to be going through here, Capricorn. Libra as well here. I feel like you guys are starting to either, so this is the funny thing. I feel like you guys want to isolate yourselves, but you may notice that there are people that want you to start going out more, hanging out more, or doing more. There's people that maybe you like being around you. You're going to notice that you are going to be attracting different types of people. I just feel like that heavily, like you guys kind of walked away from a situation that appeared good, but is not really for you, and you're now embracing the unknown. You're now having that strength to step out, and even though you're doubting and questioning yourself and you're not really sure about your actions, you guys are still moving forward anyway, and I feel like this is going to change a lot for you. So the focal points that I'm seeing here is the 12th house, the 5th house, and the 1st house. Now, a lot of you guys, what I am seeing here is Libra is all about balance, right? So you guys are trying to balance out perhaps parts of your spirituality or parts of a belief system, but there's also this part of you guys that are kind of, you're being urged at this time, Capricorn, to actually get out of your comfort zone. You're being urged to go out and have fun when you want to isolate. So there's always a point in time when we all need to isolate ourselves. But for some of you guys, maybe that's what you've done for a while, is just pure isolation. You just are just doing what you need to do to get through the day, but you're not actually enjoying your lives in the best way that you can. And I feel like what needs to be occurring in your guys' life is you need to start focusing on self-care, focusing on what is going to bring you happiness, as well as being aware of your own limiting beliefs or what's keeping you guys stuck. So you guys are kind of at this like incubation period where the world is asked, like it's almost like people are knocking on your door like, hey, Capricorn, let's go out and do this. Let's go do that. Let's go do this and this and that. And you're just like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out and have this situation or that. And it's almost like it's calling for you to be either more social or to at least go out and do things for yourself. There's something here about needing to, it's almost like some of you guys might even be getting out of depression, might even be getting out of situations that, like I said, that's just not serving you. But it's like, you're in this kind of, not saying like woe is me, but a little bit. You're kind of in this state of, I don't really want to do anything. I don't really want to go out. I really don't want to, and because there's this sense of maybe the way you look at the world. There's something about how you perceive the world that needs to change. It's so easy for all of us to say that we need the world to change in order for us to be happy, or in order for things to go more smoothly in our life. But the truth is it's how we view the world most of the time that needs to change. It's how we view people or situations that need to change. And I just get this feeling here, Capricorn, that it's like your self-image, the way that you view yourself, is not accurate depiction of who you really are. And I get this feeling here, Capricorn, that what's kind of coming into your existence right now is to kind of try and get you out of your shell, trying to get you to go out and do more. And you might be called, or you might even feel an eternal nudge to go out and do something, but not knowing what to do, or being afraid to do it, or feeling like you have to have someone else around you in order for you to go do that. And it's kind of asking for you to almost kind of, maybe not be so afraid to go out and party by yourself, right? Maybe you need to go out and find what makes you happy as well, because there's something here about needing to do things for yourself, needing to take time out for you, and whatever brings you joy, it's like you need to go out and do that, or whatever you think you want to do, but you just kind of been putting it off, right? Go and do it. Why not? You know, you only live once, at least as who you are in this lifetime. So it's like you're only in this body once. You're only in this you're only you once basically in this lifetime. You know, I do believe in reincarnation, whatever. You know, you can come back as something else, but you're you only once in this lifetime. And there's something here that's calling for you to actually do that. You know, I just get the feeling that, you know, you're around people that maybe always wanted to do things like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you guys could have always just been along for the ride. Like, you're hanging out with a group of people and then they're like, oh, hey, let's go do this. And you're just like, okay, right? It's like, now it's the time for you to voice your opinion. What do you want to go do? You know, if you're in a group of people now and you're like, hey, let's go grab pizza, or hey, let's go do this now. You know, it's like, don't be so afraid, Capricorn, to stand out. Don't be so afraid to be more assertive. Don't be afraid to go and do things for yourself. I feel like some of you guys need to change up your appearance or do something about your appearance that's going to make you feel more comfortable in your body, that's going to make you feel better about yourself. There's something here about needing to just take better care of yourself, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, there definitely is this sense of maybe, you know, maybe you didn't even want to cut yourself out of this connection, or maybe you wanted to keep somebody around, but now it's like asking for you to focus on yourself. It's almost like the universe is putting Capricorn in a corner, you know, so that you can start to see your own gifts and your own abilities, and it's like asking you to go out now and to take that action and to take that leap of faith, because a lot of you guys need to kind of get really serious about your life right now, Capricorn. So we also got Mercury at the bottom of the deck, so your thoughts, your communication style, who you are, how you learn. Some of you guys are in the learning process about yourself. You know, it's almost like the universe is almost just like, hey, Capricorn, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? Is that really your belief? It's like things around you are almost like it's weird, it's hard to explain. It's like coming around to force you to pay attention to what you like and dislike. You know, if somebody says something and you didn't like that, take note of it. Like, ooh, I didn't like that. And then ask, well, why didn't I like that? Was that just an insecurity of mine? Like, you know what I mean? It's like weird things keep coming up that is forcing you to almost acknowledge yourself, acknowledge your beliefs, or acknowledging the things around you so that you can heal aspects of yourself, so that you can get to where you need to be in the long run. So there's something here about you can't be a great leader unless you know yourself. You can't go after certain things that you're asking for unless you are firm in your own belief. You know, because with that, at the bottom of the deck here, with that High Priestess in the reverse, there's a lot of self-doubt that you guys have. There's a lot of questioning your own actions, your own beliefs. So you guys maybe self-doubt a lot, and it's like the universe is just trying to get you to be more assertive, or to be more, okay, this is my beliefs, these are my opinions. And it's like, don't feel guilty or don't feel weird when other people ask questions or do things, because it's like, you know, when somebody asks us a question, all of a sudden we get defensive, but it's only because internally we feel shaky because we don't actually know the answer ourselves. It's like that. So it's like, don't be afraid to not know the answer. Don't be afraid to not know things about yourself. This is calling upon you right now, Capricorn, to learn more about yourself at this time. Come at it more from a curiosity standpoint than a fearful standpoint. Because there's like little things I think that have taken place in your life that's kind of forced you guys to pay more attention to, again, you or your dislikes or your beliefs. And it's kind of making you pay more attention to who you are so that you can become more firm in your own foundation so that no one else can shake you. You know, it's like it's like trying to teach you not to take validation from others. Like, yes, it's good to get validation from others. Yes, it feels amazing to get compliments from others. But are you complimenting yourself? Are you validating yourself? Are you constantly second guessing yourself? Are you constantly wondering what you really want in life? You know, it's like now's the time. If you don't know what kind of foods you like, go to every restaurant that you see and sit down by yourself and try out the meals. You don't know if you're gonna like this, but you're gonna want to try it out anyway. It's like things like that. Like right now, Capricorn, should be a very fun time in your life. This should be the time where you're like, I don't like this, I like that. Ooh, I want that, I don't want that. I'm indecisive, let me try it. You know what I mean? Like right now, and then some of the stuff that you think you don't like, you're gonna love. So it's like, who are you? That's what I'm getting from this entire reading. It's like maybe you've had people walk away. Maybe you've had situations that have put you in this state of now you're all, it's almost like if you guys are single, right? Capricorn, if you're single, it's almost like the universe is putting you on timeout so you can figure out what you want in relationships. You know, maybe if you're dealing with something else and it's frustrating, it's like the universe is putting you on timeout so you can get your head on straight. This is a time for you. This is a time for you to go do your thing. This is a time for you to figure out what you want. It's all about you right now, Capricorn. Like literally, that's what I'm getting from this reading. It's all about you. So pay attention to what you want and what you don't want. And then when you figure it all out, right? When you figure out what you want, what you don't want, when you have time to get more grounded and solid in your own self, then all of a sudden everything is going to come out of the woodworks for you. You're going to have a partner, you're going to have a good career, you're going to have this, you're going to have that, you're going to find your style. Like some of you guys might not even know what you want to wear. You know, you're like, oh, I think I like these shoes, or I think I like this, but I don't know. It's okay. Try it on, try it out, go do something. It's like the universe is like, stop isolating yourself, stop putting yourself down so much. It's like, this is a time for fun. This is a time to go out and do things. This is not a time for punishment. It's like you're not being punished, Capricorn, no matter what, because I feel like for some of you guys, your life right now is stressful, or it's mundane, or you're just feeling low and depressed. And I'm not like trying at all to tell you guys like you're wrong for feeling that way. Obviously, we all have lows in our life. But this is a good opportunity right now for you to figure out who you are so you can stand firm in your own beliefs. Because what's happening right now, Capricorn, is you're destined for something much greater than where you are right now. But if you were to get that position, or if you were to get that relationship right now, what would happen is you're going to self-sabotage, you're going to ruin it. It's not going to be good for you because you have a bunch of limiting beliefs about yourself, about situations, the way you view the world, the way you see the world. And when you have all of that gunk that you've been programmed to have or believe for all these years, it's like you need to up-level that. You need to, because when you're not firm in your own self, if you get a job that you're not if you feel like, okay, say you're qualified for the job, right? But you don't feel like you are believing in yourself, that's going to show, right? You need to become grounded in yourself so that you can become the best leader you are. You need to be grounded in yourself so that you can not only be the best partner for your future relationships, but for who you can be now. You need to parent yourself. You need to set boundaries with others and yourself. You need to start really figuring out what you want in your life and start taking action to meeting that standard. You need to figure out what you want. And the world and the universe and everything right now may have beaten you down, or may have, like I said, put you on timeout so you can figure out your stuff. It's time to figure it out. And you might even feel isolated because maybe no one's hitting you up anymore, right? Maybe nobody's talking to you anymore. Maybe you just feel like you need to isolate. But it's like you guys have this victim mentality. And now let me say it like this, okay? We all have been victims in some degree or another. But I get the feeling that you guys maybe had something in your childhood or something rough that you were the victim, right? I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying you aren't. What I'm saying now, though, is the past you was a victim. The person you are now is not currently going through what you felt victimized as. So what's happening now is you're holding on to this identity of I'm a victim. But that's so disempowering, and that's another reason I think why you guys self-sabotage. While you'll be getting signs and synchronicities from the universe, but you doubt every single one of them. And you keep saying to the universe, give me a sign. But the universe is like, dude, I gave you like 50 before breakfast, and you still didn't do any of it. Because you're constantly self-doubting yourself. And it's okay, like I said. I mean, dude, you know, there's still aspects of me as a person that I still feel like a victim to, right? But Capricorns, you're so strong. You know, you guys are like the CEO. You're like the face of the companies, or you're the people that, like your reputation like perceives you. Like you are so strong, because in order to be a CEO, or in order to be in that, like what Capricorns are known for, you know, genuinely speaking, you need to be strong in yourself. And you guys are playing small. You are much more than what you say you are. You're much more than what you're capable of. And yet you act like you're this child. Capricorn, I'm here to tell you, give that part of you love, because that part of you was a victim. And I say that was because you're not now. Now you are strong. Now you are wise. Now you are worth more because you've been through whatever it was that you felt helpless to, whatever it was that you were victimized to. You are much stronger now than that part of you. And it's time to give that part of you love. It's time to give that part of you nurturing, so that you can incorporate that part of you back into who you are again. Because you're not a victim, Capricorn. You're so much stronger than that. Okay? You are so much stronger than that. Let's give Capricorns a little more credit. You know, let's give you a little more credit here. You know, give yourself the credit, Capricorn. Seriously. We also have despondency. You could have been around a lot of negative people, Capricorn. You could have been around a lot of people that were disappointed, that wanted to put you down. And it's like you're just doing you. And maybe that was another thing that was really hurtful for you. You know, maybe you always felt misunderstood, or that nobody really took you seriously. And maybe there's a part of you that feels like, you know, you can't be a boss, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, because other people in the past made you feel that way. But I'm telling you, Capricorn, it's like right now you are starting, like wherever you are right now, if you're watching this video right now, doesn't matter what time it is, what time frame, whatever, you are in this moment of learning how great you really are. You really are. You are starting to evolve, Capricorn. You are evolving, and you're put in this position right now, no matter how terrible, no matter how hard it is, you're in this position so that you can discover yourself. Some of you guys might even be at rock bottom. So Capricorns I'm talking to right now, you could be at rock bottom. You could want to give up. You could want to just, like I said, isolate yourselves. Just feeling like you can't do anything in life, feeling helpless. But you're not. See, that's the illusion that's what people around you could have even been telling you. Oh, you're nothing, or oh, people could have downplayed you, Capricorn, but you're not those things. You are this amazing person. I love Capricorns. Can I just say, they are like my favorite earth signs. No offense to Virgos and Tauruses, because I love all zodiac signs, all right? I'm not space racist. I'm still laughing about that meme. But like, literally though, you're not a victim. You guys are so strong. Capricorn people are so strong. I love Capricorn people. When I find out people are like Capricorns, I'm like, dude, that makes sense. I get along with Capricorns so well. And I'm telling you guys, you get along with people a lot better than you realize. People like you a lot more than you realize. Like, you guys are much more than you give yourself credit for. So I'm here to tell you guys, get back up, get out of bed, okay? Get out of bed. I've gone through probably like 3 to 4 years of like severe depression and actual sickness, like not wanting to get out of bed, struggling to even get my life going. Life was a struggle for me, but that didn't stop me. And it still doesn't stop me. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're in that rock bottom, or you're in that hard place right now. And I'm telling you, this is the time to have fun. This is the time to figure who you are out. If you're not dating anyone, embrace that, be like, okay, I'm single, this sucks, but what do I want in a partner? What do I actually want in a partner? Or, okay, I'm in a relationship but I'm not happy. What should I do? Should I stay in a terrible relationship? Should I not? It's like you guys are in these pivotal point in your time in your life right now, Capricorn, that's asking for you to really evaluate your situation, to really see where you need to be. We are in this recovery state, right? And you guys are, like I said, joy. You guys are in a joyful situation, whether you realize it or not. Because sometimes that's the thing that sucks, right? Because I was going through a lot of challenges, but really, truly, when I look back at the times that I was isolating myself, I was healing, I was recovering, it was almost one of the best times of my life because it was so peaceful. I got to really know who I was. And that's what's happening for some of you guys right now. You guys are in this stage of, okay, everything seems to be falling apart. Life isn't going the way I want it to, but it's leading you down the path of self-discovery and it's helping you heal. You're in a recovery state. So be loving, be patient, be kind to yourselves. And honestly, Capricorn, realizing your own worth and your own power, right? You're not a victim. It's time to have fun. It's time to enjoy yourself. And it's like, trust your instincts. You're second guessing your instincts. You're second guessing your intuition. What would happen if you just say, you know what? I trust my instinct. I trust that my gut feeling. I'm going to go do this. And if it pans out, works wonderful, oh my goodness, what you are capable of, you will never know unless you try, Capricorn. So it's really asking you right now to have more fun, give yourself time to recover. It's okay if you guys have a day where you don't want to get out of bed, right? It's okay if you have a hard time dealing with certain issues, but you need to be there for yourself. Now is not the time to abandon yourself or reject yourself. It's calling for you to be strong and firm in who you are and knowing who you are. And it's time to have joy. It's time to have that fun. It's time to go out and do something for yourself, Capricorn, and figure out what you want, what you need, and start doing that for yourself. Because I feel like some of you guys, you've been in difficult situations, right? And it's like right now you need to trust your instincts, because I feel like your instincts is going to lead you down to a new journey, down to a new path, to a whole new you, right? You're gonna start noticing, and it's like, stop rejecting yourself. This journey is teaching you about yourself. This situation is going to bring you enlightenment. It's going to bring you what you have been asking for. So even though this is like a rock bottom or a hard time for you right now, this is what you need at this time. So I'm going to close off this reading here with a tea leaf oracle deck, just to kind of see what you guys are going through currently at this time, just for closing messages. But yeah, Capricorn, I just feel like you guys you deserve so much better than what you've settled for, and the universe is trying to get you to see that. So let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. For my Capricorns at this time. What's going on for my Capricorns at this time? Yeah, like this period of time right now is just to figure out who you are, is just to get yourself straight. Because whatever is coming for you after this, I mean, I'm telling you guys, okay? When I went through that dark night of the soul, or I went through that rock bottom, anytime you hit rock bottom, that just makes you like springboard 10 times higher than you would have if you didn't hit rock bottom. So even though this doesn't feel like a blessing, count this as a blessing, Capricorn. See the positive in this. See the silver lining. So we have here hills, obstacles to overcome, right? We all know you guys have obstacles right now, Capricorn, and it's okay. But give yourself that love, right? Give yourself that compassion. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I don't know if I can ever pick this up on camera, but I got goosebumps, you guys. Super excited. We have parrot. Someone will gossip all about your secrets, and maybe that's a fear too. You know, maybe you're afraid of other people talking about you, because maybe you want to do some crazy stuff, Capricorn, right? And that's okay. It's okay that other people are going to have their opinions, right? We can't control other people. We can't control situations, but we have to do what's best for us. At the end of the day, no one's going to take care of us but us. No one knows our needs better than us. So it's really all about figuring out yourself here and not so worried about other people at this point in time, Capricorn. We have pin, new job or career. Some of you guys are actually leaving a position and going somewhere else, which I feel like is going to actually ultimately in the long run make you guys so much happier. You guys are changing. Your life is changing. And as scary as that is, Capricorn, it's time to embrace it, because what's waiting for you is going to be so much better than what you're dealing with currently. So we have ink pot, problems to be resolved. Yeah, see, you guys are going to overcome these problems. You really are. I can see it already. And then we have claw, be careful, do not take risks. So do not do anything right now that you're going to regret, because like I said, you guys are kind of in this phase of experimenting, but that doesn't mean just go out and be reckless, right? And I don't see really many Capricorns ever doing that anyways. Like pretty much every Capricorn I met have been very like grounded or just very like practical people, which is probably why I get along with Capricorn so well. But like, yeah, just be careful with some of the risks you might be taking. Like, don't do anything too stupid or too crazy, but like go have fun, Capricorn. Seriously, it's calling for you guys to have fun, because I feel like you guys are going to go down the right path. And even though you guys have all these challenges and obstacles, as long as you don't reject or abandon yourself, right? You need to stay with yourself. You need to love yourself, give yourself the credit. You're going to be fine. You're going to overcome them, right? You are. Because whatever's being presented to you at this time, you can handle. I promise you that. You know, you really are. You're more capable than you give yourself credit for, Capricorn. So we also have here tulip, great passion. Time for some great passion in your life. It's time to move on. It's time to go forward. I feel weirdly, intuitively drawn to pull this card. I don't know what's underneath it, but I'm curious because I feel drawn to it. We have table, hard work ahead. Yes, you guys are gonna have a lot of hard work ahead of you. There's gonna be obstacles ahead of you, but that is only there to show you how capable you really are, Capricorn. So if nobody in your life is believing in you right now, if nobody is cheering you on, just know that I am, right? Some random person on the internet talking into a camera. I believe in you guys. You guys can overcome any obstacles. You guys are more than capable. So get out of your head, start enjoying yourself, figuring out what you want. This time is all about you, Capricorn. It's all about you. So don't be afraid to make it about you. Don't be afraid to go out and do things for you. Okay? You guys are so much more capable than you realize. And I really, really hope that you guys, at least if you get anything out of this message that I just gave you guys, I would really like it to be that. You're much more capable than you give yourself credit for. So I do see you guys overcoming these obstacles. And as you overcome these obstacles, you'll be receiving money. You'll be receiving new things down the line for you guys. So that's what I have for my Capricorns. I hope that this resonates and helps you guys in some way. Have a great and wonderful day, Capricorn. Thank you. Bye.